Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Dominique, aka Mr. Kid Thunder 2, coming back at you for another video. So basically, if you don't know who I am, I'm currently an officer candidate going through OCS, Officer Candidate School, learning everything about the Army and just giving my opinion on things. Shout out to, I think his name was like Ranging Rip Red, that wanted to get my opinion on the Option 40 contract. And so basically what this video is going to be is me talking about Option 40 and my opinion on it. Now, what I'm saying here is I'm not saying I know it all. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. I'm just giving you my opinion on the Option 40. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So I was going to put a disclaimer out there. It's just an opinion. And what I'm saying is not necessarily right. It's just how I feel. So, get into it. Option 40 basically is what you do when you is to become an Army Ranger, okay? So let's briefly go into what an Army Ranger is. An Army Ranger is somebody who goes through RASP and not Ranger School. Quick brief. Ranger School is a hardcore leadership school. The best of the best go through and pass through there. Most of the time it's the infantry guys. RASP, Ranger Assessment Selection Program, is what's actually going to put you in the 75th. And that's what's going to make you an Army Ranger. Okay? And so let's talk about Option 40, getting Option 40. So to my understanding, Option 40 isn't necessarily always available, okay? And most people go 11X, go 11 X-ray, and then get Option 40 in their packet when they enlist. So basically, what that's going to mean is that it's a standard infantry airborne ranger. These are the guys that we sing songs about, you sing cadences about. These are the Army Rangers. These are the real deal. Now, RASP is tough, okay? RASP is divided into two sections. You have RASP 1 and you have RASP 2. So you can do RASP 1, which is what for E1 through E5. And then you have RASP 2, which is for officers, warrant officers, and senior NCOs that want to, be a part of the 75th. Talking about being qualified for, okay, we'll talk about being qualified for an Option 40 contract. Now, to get an Option 40 contract, you have to score at least a 50 on the ASVAB and a 110 GT score. Now, come on, guys. If you're going to score 110 on your GT score, you're probably not going to score 50 on your ASVAB. You're probably going to score higher than 50. And to give you like some context, I scored about an 89 or 90 on my ASVAB and got a 120 GT score. Okay, which is it's like decently hard to do that. Decently, I guess. I don't really know. Everybody's different, so you can't really compare yourself to somebody else. So let me take that back. So moving forward, you have to be eligible for security clearance, and to my knowledge, you also cannot need any physical or medical or moral waivers to be an Option 40 contract. Okay, I guess they only want, like I said, they only want the best of the best. And then you'll be good. So what's going to happen is you'll go to basic training at Fort Benning, because that's where the Maneuver Center of Excellence is at. Fort Benning, Georgia. And then you'll go to AIT. No. You'll go through OSIT. You'll go through OSIT, and then you'll go to Airborne, and then you'll go to RASP, and then you'll go to Ranger School. Ranger School, like I said, is just the hardcore leadership school. It's not the actual RASP. Okay, RASP makes you a ranger, but Ranger School is just a leadership course. All Army Rangers that are in RASP go to Ranger School. Like, you do that. That's what you do. They just do that. I talked to a Ranger once, and I was actually at the Airborne DFAC and Airborne Cafeteria, if you don't know what DFAC is. And he said, like, you don't really get any respect in the battalion, in the 75th, if you don't have your tab as an Option 40, as a Ranger. So I don't know why I said Option 40. So yeah, Option 40, like I said, is just the part of your contract that says they're guaranteeing you a slot for RASP, okay? forgive me, I'm looking at my notes I have on the side here. On your APFT to get into Ranger School, you do need a 240. But if you're going to be a Ranger, you're going to max out your score. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to go to Ranger School or RASP without having like a 300, okay? And to keep in a context, the type of people that go to RASP, the type of people are just like beasts, okay? Like, they're beasts. I'm a beast. Like, I'm a beast. People call me a beast, but these guys are on a whole nother level. I have a 295. I can do 5 miles and at a 7-minute pace, okay? These guys will shit on me. Okay, these guys will shit on me. These guys are beasts physically and especially mentally. They have a no fucks given attitude. It's like you can't have too many fucks to give if you're going to be a fucking Ranger, okay? To be the baddest people out there, the baddest boys out there. I have all the respect for these guys. If that's what they want to do, go ahead, be hood. Like, go be hood. Like, you guys are better than me. I'm not the type of guy to do that. That's not myself. So, also something to say is, you can get an option 40 contract and not be an 11 X-ray, okay? You can get an option 40 contract, like I was trying to say earlier, but I wanted to, you know, do the regular one. You can go to basic, AIT, and then go option 40. Now, this is crazy, but you can be, there's like 4 or 5 different MOSs that I did actually have down here somewhere. I wrote it down, I typed it down, something. I don't even have it anymore. But there are a couple of different MOSs you can pick from to get that option 40. Here it is. You can have the 13 Foxtrot, which is a fire support specialist, a 31 Uniform, which is a signal support specialist, a 54 Bravo, a chemical operations specialist, a 91 Whiskey, a medical specialist, a 92 Golf, food service specialist, which you guess you always need cooks in the middle of the field, right? Right? Or a 92 Yankee, a unit supply specialist. You could be a supply in the middle of the field. So I don't know if that's all of the things you can do. You can get option 44, but those are just some of them. But like I said earlier, the most common ones are your 11 X-rays. Go back to what I was looking at earlier. So anyway, just some of the things you have to be able to do is you have to be able to do a 5-mile run in 40 minutes or less. You have to be able to go on a 12-mile foot march in 3 hours with a 35-pound rucksack. Now, I'm not sure if that's in full battle, in full kit or not. I'm not too sure. If you know what full kit is, that's your flick, your ACH, and your M16 or M4. Full psychological screening. Like I said, I already said the interim secret clearance, must pass a board and complete RASP. Yeah, that's everything I think I have here. And then once you finish RASP, you wear the tan beret and you put the scroll on your shoulder. So you're a part of the 75th, and everybody will know that you're a part of the 75th. So yeah, that's basically it to make my video. It's already way too long, but to try and briefly talk about option 40, like I said, these guys are beasts. These guys are no fucks given. These guys, you can't give, like I said, you can't give too many fucks if you're trying to be a fucking Ranger. These guys are like the toughest of the tough. Like, they're not scared. You can't really be too scared because you might get deployed and y'all be the only 12 people out there fucking shit up, like royally fucking shit up. And these guys go through some shit out there. So, the best of the best. Now, I can't speak too much on the officer side, RASP 2, what officers go through to get to be Rangers, but I'm pretty sure it's just that fucking tough too. So, anyway, if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat. Please stop adding me on Facebook. I'm going to stop responding to you, so stop adding me on Facebook, because I have all. You can email me, Instagram, Snapchat, leave a comment. I will get to it. If I don't get to it, you hit me up on another form of social media, tell me you left me something somewhere else, and I will get to it, which has never happened because I try to get to every single person within the next 2 or 3 days. But my life is busy, and on my weekends, I do like to enjoy my passes. So, anyway, hit me up if you guys have any questions. My name is Dominique, aka Mr. Kid Thunder 2, and I'm out. Peace.